What's up, replay viewers, Periscope family people? I am just pulling up to the shop for the day. Been at my house working from home, and it looks to me like D. Woody and Burns have started themselves a project. I guarantee you there's a funny story behind this, because I don't see anyone out here. I noticed that Burns' John boat has been added to our shop fleet, which I'm okay with. I'm good with that. That he just got a new engine for that guy, new outboard. So that's fun times. This is Woody, and I am actually bringing them some extra sensors. He doesn't know it yet, but he's gonna need these dummy sensors to make this truck run. So maybe I'll let him get the whole truck back together and then figure out when it doesn't run right, what's wrong with it. It's just these little dummy sensors to trick the computer. But I guarantee you there's a funny story behind this. I kind of wonder how it sounds right now. That looks and I don't know, man. I see it's almost like Ghost came out here and grabbed all our dudes. I have no idea where everyone's at. I see a big mess though. Lots of broken tools on the ground. I'm sure there's been lots of cursing around this project. They want to do exhaust systems on the ground. I thought that was a terrible idea. Been in the office all day. Notice the beard is gone. All right, man, I've got some kick-ass tips for you guys today, and we're gonna cruise right through them because I know it's in the middle of the day at the hospital. Yeah, man, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I don't know. They could be. What's good, dudes? So, no beard, man. Yeah, last Periscope was the last bearded Periscope. I told you all that last night. And dude, some of you guys got like 2,800 hearts. There's a ton of people. So now I'm in the process of, I've got everybody on a list that gave us over 500 hearts. And then we are going to hunt you down, get your address, and then we're going to get you stuff in the mail. Probably going to come around the 11th, the 10th or the 11th. Yeah, man, it is pretty lucky to live in Florida, for sure. Except it's still hot out, man. Like, I'm looking. There's a wasp nest underneath that truck. All right, so killing on Facebook. You're killing on Facebook. I want to hear more about that, actually. I don't know too many people that do kill on Facebook, and so that's not a bad tool. I want to go over some concepts on the marketing side, not particularly just like the details of it, but like putting together a game plan. Like, it's nice to have a game plan. It's nice to have it written out. So you've got 12 months coming up in the next year. You've got everything written out, and then you just follow your game plan. And if you do a good job planning it, then at the end of the year, you can analyze how your game plan did and then adjust it for the next year. But that's how you consciously move forward. I'm sorry I missed the last couple comments. Got some of the sun here. I'm gonna try to get better so I can see some of these guys. What's up, Lucky? And so, all right, so I want you to think about this as a mental model, as a concept of a wheel. And so you've got your wheel, and then inside your wheel, you've got your big things. And on the outside of it, like your spokes on a bicycle, you got your small things that you're doing that all tie into the bigger things. And then you've got the very edge, the rim, the tire, the tire, the tread part, and that is the rest of it. So we talk about the big things you can do in marketing. Events, how you're so going to events, helping out at schools, helping out, doing volunteer work, throwing your own event, your own type of parties. Your trucks, that's one of the biggest things you can do, is how clean your trucks are. So showed my exact method in one of my recent YouTube vids. Sweet, man, I'll definitely check that out. So book a face. And so your big things, like your trucks, I don't want to call uniforms part of your marketing thing, but your company brand, what you're putting out with your company, what your image is going out there, out to the world. Let's see, sneezers are a huge part of your marketing plan, and that needs to be inside your wagon wheel. So sneezers are people that are infectious. These are the people that will tell everyone about your company, tell everyone about what you have going on. They're your biggest fans. They're super excited about what you're doing. And so sometimes, like, everyone has these type of fans. Like, you have customers who absolutely just love your work. And so your challenge in 2016 is to get those type of people to sneeze better for you or provide a better referral end for you. So here's a couple hits I want you guys to remember. Your database is super clutch and so important. Like, your database is freaking everything. So when you do have a slow day or a moment to breathe, or you can send out emails or whatever, having your nice database, thank you, Your Way, for inviting followers, man. Totally appreciate that. And And so, like, your database is key. And pushing forward into 16, you want to get higher end customers. And there's a couple different ways to do that, but all the marketing strategies we're going to talk about are helping you. But you're consciously trying to get better paying customers and get rid of some of your lower paying or pain in the neck type of customers. You want to create strategic partnerships. Now, I have done this locally, and it has saved our ass so many times. We've partnered with a local supplier who would be a competitor ordinarily, and we're just like, dude, let's get together. Let's just do this together. And so that has been huge. What that looks like is I buy product from them at a lower cost, and other people buy product from them, and then we're able to resell it to our customers. And so that's been freaking sweet. But a strategic partnership is key for your business. And sometimes that looks as easy as hooking up with a fertilizer company when you do lawn maintenance, or hooking up with a lawn maintenance company when you just do landscaping, or hooking up with a tree maintenance company, or hooking up with a stump grinder company if you are a tree company. You know, things like that. So people that maybe share your same client list, share your same, I don't know, you come across each other a lot. Sometimes hooking up with them and collaborating with them can be a big game changer. Generating referrals. So you want to figure out an incentive program that will help those sneezers generate referrals. So you want people out there talking about you all the time, and you want to figure out, like, okay, can I do a month free on an account? Can I do, I don't know, we'll install new perennials. I have a landscape company that does hardscape, and it's awesome. Yeah, dude, exactly. So if you can work with guys who would be competitors, that's what you want to do. Generate referrals, publicity, and events. I want to touch on this one more time. Doing volunteer work is one of the best ways to get free publicity. You're almost guaranteed to get in the local paper. You're almost guaranteed to see big local contacts, and it gets your name out there. And most of the time it's for free. And this can be as simple as volunteering at a race, at a marathon, or, you know, whatever. But that is huge. So we've got customer database, trying to get higher end clients, partnerships, generating referrals, publicity, and then publicity kind of goes in with events. Here's a couple things that I want to leave you with that I've seen really effective in our town, and we call it the bombing campaign. And we do this ourselves with a new company on the 13th of February. We'll be doing this, so it's going to be pretty awesome. But I saw a company come into this town called Plant It Earth, and it was called PIE for short, or their acronym was. And they would bomb. So they would put these road signs all over the town, and it would be like, they had like a little alien marketing thing, and we had 5 local businesses do so stuff like that. Anything that you can do that's volunteer, it really does help you get your name out there, and accomplishes a couple purposes as well. Like, 1, you're doing good, and then 2, you're also promoting your business, which is freaking great. And so when you go out and you do a bombing campaign, the best thing to do is, like, you go ahead and you throw road signs. They can be disposable road signs, and we used to like hang them way up high, like in trees, on telephone poles, like all over the town. And it used to be things like, for this alien company, Planet Earth company, they would take their logo, which is an alien, and then they would just have that guy, and then, "Are you ready?" And, like, this is when they would move to a new town or expand into a new service area, and neighbors would be like, "What the heck is that about?" And then, like, a day later, they'd switch out, and they're like, "We don't think you're ready." Or, like, "We don't think you are." And then they switch out these messages, and then they would say PIE, phone number, with the alien. And then people were like, "What the heck?" And then they would bomb, and they would just flyer the whole area. Every neighborhood, every house around it, they would flyer it. And then a week later, they'd flyer it again. And sure as shit, 3 years later, they were doing $2 million a year in Sarasota. They came in Sarasota in 2011, and I think by 2014, they were doing $2 million in sales. So, and that's one of the best ways to grow your business, is to focus on your sales. Many people have said, and I kind of believe it to be true, if you focus on sales and focus on revenue, most other problems solve themselves. So that bill you can't get paid, these people that you can't, you know, people, problems, whatever, managerial issues. Most of the time, if you grow your sales, it will provide you the resources to push forward and reorganize your business in that way. So focus on your sales when all else fails. And the last thing I want to leave you guys with that you can do is long form copy. What I mean by long form copy is the blog. The blog is so important. If you're going to an event, you're blogging about the event. If you're going to do landscape, or you're switching out an invasive species for doing another type of species, or you're doing this mulch over that mulch, that needs to be blog. And there's a million resources about how to blog. But when someone types in your town and landscape, you need need to come up. And then there needs to be a very, very easy opt-in. So you just come to the webpage, hey, get a free lawn care quote, done. So if you guys are just joining us, my name is Travis. I run JIT Supply. I'm the founder here. I have built and sold 4 lawn and landscape companies, and now I do landscape supplies in a somewhat unique way, and we're having some success with that. I wanted to share you guys some marketing campaign. That is basically it. So just a total recap. You want to build your database. You're trying to focus on higher end customers. You generate strategic partnerships if possible. That's always a possibility. You just have to be creative about it and creative on the terms and how that'll work. But you want to make it a win-win for both parties. You want to generate referrals through your sneezers. Those are your people that are most infectious, people that are always talking about you. Figure out incentives for them to do so. And then you want to be public at events, if you can be at events, all different things. We are going to franchise. It will be late 2017. It'll be GIE 2017 probably when we start doing franchises. We need to have an app and very Uber-like app and all that stuff beforehand. And then the last thing that brings it all together is your bombing campaign, your flyers, your road signs, anything like that that is just in people's face. But those are different tools that you can use and then figure out at what point in your year you want to do certain things. So the way I would do it is, obviously, spring is going to be a big rush. So right before spring, you want to be the guy marketing. Right during spring, you want to be marketing something different. And then you want to just have a strategic, nice, easy flow. So that is what I've got for you guys today. I saw, when did the drone videos come up? One drone wrecked yesterday. I got some footage right before it wrecked. It was pretty epic. I will have that up on YouTube probably tonight. And the beard won't come back until it gets cold again, man. It's not getting cold for a long time down here. I don't know why, man. El Nino's killing us. And then let's see, and then more drone footage will be coming next week. I'm still getting everything perfect. I'm actually doing a couple classes on flying different patterns and how to get things really good shots. I've noticed a few errors I've already made filming where things get jerky or you adjust the lens. So I want to have really, really awesome smooth videos. So that's what I got for you guys today. And you guys have an awesome day. I don't know where my boys are. Hopefully that Cummins runs. You know what we should do? We should try to start it. You know what I mean? We should try to start it, but if it starts and something bad happens, I'm going to have to delete the replay so they don't know. Because I know they're not watching. And we'll see what a Cummins sounds like with no exhaust on it. I count on. Oh. Oh. I don't know, man. Still kind of sounds like it's got an exhaust on it. I don't know. It's got the check engine light because it doesn't have those sensors on it, but it'll be interesting to see when those boys come back what happens with that. I'm sure they're gonna be here all night working on this. Ooh, that looks so nasty. Oh goodness. Anyway, guys, blow some smoke. Yeah, man, I'm sure they will. We're gonna do E1 after this. They wanted to do this on the ground, but that doesn't look, well, that shell and plywood doesn't look too comfortable to me, but I don't know, man. See you guys.